and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. This is your daily tarot reading for the 7th day of October, 2023. And my ancestors once again have called for the Crow Tarot. I do believe this is the 5th day in a row for this deck. I'll list that in the description box down below in case you need it. Let's go ahead and get right to it. Let's see what's going on. Alright, my lovelies, I am back. I do have all your cards on the table. There's actually not that many today. They were slow coming out, but it's better than having a good portion of the deck out, I think. And we have 4 major arcanas. Yeah, 4 major arcanas and 1 ace on the table. So let's go ahead and see what is the best part of your day. We have the 5 of Wands in the reverse, the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. In a way, I kind of enjoy this because this means we're having more playful, lighthearted moments. It means we get to decompress. It means that instead of having people frustrate you and stressing you out and testing your patience, instead things are going in our favor more to free ourselves from all that discomfort, the unhappiness, all the fun-sucking activities that we usually engage in. Instead, we're freeing ourselves from that energy. So yes, we're being more lighthearted, we're being more playful, we're enjoying ourselves more. We're probably, interacting more with our inner child today. Yay! That's always great. We don't always have that as adults, the time to properly play or enjoy ourselves because, well, let's face it, the world has demands on our time and we end up doing the adult thing and forgetting about certain aspects. So what's the worst part of our day? We have the 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah, we might end up holding on to that playful, enthusiastic, inquisitive mindset. We might end up spending a lot of our time wanting to stay in that playful energy. Why? Because it makes us feel so good. We like the idea of having fun and feeling good. And hey, who doesn't? But we think that, well, the more the merrier. And for that reason, we might have an issue. Like I said, there's a time for work, there's a time for play. And yes, if it's been a while since you've, gone out and had fun with people your age or gone out in general, done what you wanted to do rather than what somebody else demands on your time, you might go a little overboard. And it's funny. I know this is the Crow Tarot, and there was a movie called The Crow. If you haven't ever watched it, go ahead and watch it. But there's a line from that movie that is popping into my head. It can't rain all the time. And in this case, it's no longer raining. The sun's coming out. We're enjoying ourselves. And then it's changing. Instead of it can't rain all the time, you can't play all the time. So let's go ahead and see what comes up for your obstacle or how to get over your obstacle. We have the Knight of Cups, the Tower, the High Priestess, a Death in the reverse, the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords in the reverse. Oh yeah. Yeah, that definitely resonates with the you can't play all the time energy. There's a fine line between a little and a lot. Moderation is the key, very much for the day. I mean, they say there's how do they put that? Too much of a good thing. Too much of a good thing. There's a fine line between not enough and excessively too much. And you might find it a little difficult to differentiate between when it's too much or not enough. You might think, oh, this is great, so we'll just keep on doing it more, and not realize that sometimes less is more. So it's like that line between too little or too much gets blurred, and you have trouble identifying it. And it's all because you like the idea. You're actually having fun. You're enjoying yourself. Whether that means you have a day to yourself with nobody making a single demand on you. Perhaps this is your day off. Perhaps you are on vacation and this is your day off. And the very start of your vacation. Or perhaps it's your Friday and you just punched out for work. And you've got no plans. So you have absolute freedom to do anything your heart desires. However this resonates for you. Today is a day where you have fun, you're playful, yes. And don't get me wrong, having fun and being playful is not a crime. Not by far, at least usually it's not. I mean, depends on what your idea of play is, I suppose. Sorry, legal laws still apply. I mean, if you want to roll in money, knocking off a bank and robbing it is still illegal, even though rolling in rolling in money might be fun to you. So, I mean, there's limits to that, but most generally, having fun is not illegal. But today, the importance is how much fun you're having. Is it too much or is it not enough? You need to find that balance in between. Now, this is not necessarily a day where we're worried about whether or not we're productive. We're having a good time. Having a good time is fantastic. But when your good time starts to be excessive, then we have an issue. For example, for those of us that just punched out because, hey, it's our Friday, we don't have to work tomorrow, so we think, oh yeah, we'll go to the bar, we'll shoot some pool, we'll have some drinks. And that's fine and dandy, but when the drinking gets too excessive and we approach that point where we can't drive ourselves home without wrapping our car around a tree, that's when we start getting dangerous. That's when we've exceeded that line of fun and play into a dangerous area. And that line, as I said, might be blurred. You may not realize your fun time is too excessive, and it may not be apparent. So, a little fun, good. A lot of fun, maybe not so much if we don't control where our stopping point is. There's a time for work, there's a time for play. Everything has its season. Let me check the astrology, because if I remember right, this somehow plays into the astrology for the day, for the week. Okay, October 7th, Moon in Leo. Yeah, having more fun in your life can be important. Look around at what you've been too serious with and try to make things lighter. Yes, have fun, enjoy yourself while you can. Just make sure it's not overly excessive. Just like with my drinking example. Yes, have a little bit of fun. Cut loose a little bit, but don't endanger you or someone else or cause yourself to do some irreparable damage or unnecessary harm in some fashion. And I did add up all your cards. Everything here adds up to 76, which of course ultimately reduces to 4, which is our foundation and security. And they're drawing me to the 4 of Pentacles now. Yes, you might want to hold on to your happiness because it makes you feel good. And yes, that may make you feel more secure. But at the same time, we can't be all playing and no working. We can't exactly, be like, oh, well, I didn't want to go to work today or like ever again and then expect our bills to be paid. We have certain requirements. We have a certain foundation to uphold. So don't throw that completely out the window just because you hold on to the fun and don't want to let it go. So yeah, if you've had issues where you are all work and no play, and that makes you a dull boy, well, guess what? Integrate a little bit of fun into your day. Make sure you have a good time, yes, but don't go overboard. All right, my lovelies. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for today. And if it resonates for you, by all means, give me a big thumbs up. Thank you to those that share my videos anywhere online, regardless of social media platform. I truly appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. Feel free to holler at me in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.